A very warm welcome to all the participants who have joined for today's webinar, Yoga Beyond Asanas, by Dr. S Selvalakshmi ma'am, Associate Principal of Sports University. Now I request Dr. N. Swarnalatha ma'am for the starting prayer.
Hari Om, everyone. I'm very happy to participate today's webinar by Dr. Selvalakshmi ma'am. Now we will do the starting prayer. Sit in a comfortable position, head, neck and spine straight line. Be relaxed, close your eyes. Deep inhale and exhale. Which mudra you want to perform, you can place your hands in the preferable mudra. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Gently rub your palms. Feel the warmth in hands. Put it on your eyes. Open your palms and have a nice smile. Hari Om.
Very good. Thank you very much, ma'am. Now we would like to introduce about us, Oordhvam. I'm Dr. Kaushik, founder of Oordhvam. I'm basically a software engineer with 16 plus years of experience in software industry. And we are conducting courses, YCB courses primarily. We have 500 plus participants who have completed various levels of YCB with us. And apart from that, we also do weekly webinars and share daily messages in the groups. Okay, I would like to introduce my team here. Have the team's details stored. I'll just share my team's details. So here we have Sri Sandil Kumar Selvaraj. He is a senior manager at Ayurvedic medicine. He is very profound in anatomy, physiology, as well as in yoga therapy. He is one of the senior therapists here. And we have Dr. Venkatakrishnan PA. He has a unique skill that he has completed his doctorate in yogic scriptures in Sanskrit. He is also a follower of the Bihar School of Yoga tradition. He is an ordained founder of Swami Niranjana Nanda Swamiji, and he does his teachings. And we have T. Saravanan sir. He is a PhD scholar. He is a Gazette officer in Indian Defense. He has done his MSc in yoga, and he is a state level judge in yoga and international competitions. He has also completed this level 6. And we have M. Suresh, a PhD scholar. He is also from Ministry of Defense. He has done his MSc in yoga. He has done his level 3, YCB level 3, YCB level 6. And the other women faculties, we have Dr. co-founder, Dr. Subha M, PhD in yoga, MPhil in yoga, MSc in yoga. Currently, she is working in Savita University. She has also completed her therapy. She is a therapy consultant. We have K. Kavita. She is a PhD scholar. She has rich experience in yoga as well as in software also. She is very profound in Yoga Sutras and other ancient scriptures. And we have Dr. Abhirami ma'am, a dental surgeon. She has also completed her yoga therapy and yoga wellness teachers training as well. From the beginning, from her small age, she's been winning so many titles in state level, national level competition. She has also been part and a winner of Kalo India. And we have Gautami Darvish ma'am. She has completed her yoga teacher and evaluator, yoga therapist, RYT 500, teachers training courses from Bihar School of Yoga. She is also taking classes in Bihar School of Yoga. She's a very active and very emerging and a brightful teacher. And we have Kartika ma'am. She is specialized in prenatal and postnatal yoga. And our support faculty is Dr. Swarnalata ma'am. She has done her doctorate in physics. She works in MGR Janaki College and she is assistant professor there. She has also completed her MSc in yoga, YCB level 3. And we have our Karthikeyan sir. He is very famous for his surveys. He provides a lot of surveys in Veratrium. He has done his MSc psychology. He has done his level 6. He is also an advocate, practicing advocate. He has also completed his MD in acupuncture. And now we have Dr. C.B. Chakravarti sir, who has completed his MS, MCA, B.Ed, and he also has completed his level 6. And he's basically a natural therapist who can just look into the nadis and tell about your organs. And we have A.R. Dhanam, who's also from the Veratrian Krompet, Umayalapuram Mantram. She is also very close with the society and does great service to mankind as well as to Oordhvam. So this is a small brief introduction about our team. So now we have the profound speaker. I will take an opportunity, a great privilege to introduce Dr. Selvalakshmi ma'am, who's going to present today's topic, Yoga Beyond Asanas. Selvalakshmi ma'am, video konjam on pannikanga. Selvalakshmi ma'am, can you please turn on your video?
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
Hari Om, sir.
Hari Om, ma'am. Hari Om. Hari Om, Selvalakshmi ma'am. Hari Om. So about today's speaker, we have the profound Dr. S. Selvalakshmi, Associate Professor cum Sports University, Department of Yoga, Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University. A very warm welcome to her. And her specialization in yoga is pranayama and yoga for women. She's also been as a yoga therapist and she's been greatly immersed into research methodology and teaching methodology. Her professional strengths are she is very strong research output in yoga therapy, extensive PhD supervision, consistent teachers' performance, international and national academic visibility, administrative leadership experience. And more about her, she has done her doctorate in Annamalai University, physical education. Also, she has done her MPhil, MPed in YMCA College. She has also done her MSc and yoga therapy as well as yoga and naturopathy. She has also completed her UGC, NET, and also YCB level 3. She is a professor and her past experiences, she was a lecturer in YMCA College from the year 2002 to 2006. She's been an associate professor now since 2020. Earlier from 2007 to 2020, she was an assistant professor in the Tamil Nadu Physical Education and Sports University. She has been part of many professional memberships and academic positions like life member of IYA, NAPESS, leadership role. She is like the vice president of Tamil Nadu Women Yoga Association, chairman technical committee, Tamil Nadu Young Olympian Association, And she is also editorial and academic board membership of different international and national journals. She has done so much of experience in research. She has been awarded with 8 and pursuing 5 research scholars. Her popular topics are mantra chanting, cognitive variables, yoga for learning disabilities, yoga and diabetic variables, panchakarma therapy. And academic leadership and program. She has conducted many national level sponsored programs, national programs, workshops, university level sports academic coordinations. International Day of Yoga Leadership has been done in the year 2015 to 2025 for 11 consecutive years. She has also been in media and delivering expert talk on Magalir Yoga on DD Podigai television, as well as Channel 24 on the Talk of Yoga. So this is a very small introduction about Dr. S. Selvalakshmi ma'am. So I'll just hand over to Dr. Selvalakshmi ma'am. A very special thanks to you and a special welcome, warm welcome to you from Oordhvam team and the participants. Hari Om ma'am, over to you.
Good morning, all of you.
Yes ma'am, try now ma'am. Ipa pesunga. Ma'am, sorry, you're in mute ma'am, mute lurking.
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning, ma'am.
Ma'am, echo அது ரெண்டு டிவைஸ் வச்சிருக்கீங்களா பக்கத்துல வேற
ரெண்டு டிவைஸ் தான் சார்.
இப்போ ஓகே வர்க் மேம்.
இப்போ is it okay?
This is fine. This is perfect. Thank you.
Why? Because என்னோட லேப்டாப்ல அது நடுவுல it's going on and off. அதனால I have connected in mobile also.
Thank
for
you.
uninterrupted
Yeah,
thing.
it is fine. This is fine.
Is
Mobile,
it okay now?
It is very fine, ma'am. Mobile is always perfect. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. It is fine, ma'am.
Yeah, is it okay, sir, now?
நல்லா இருக்கு, ma'am. It is fine. You can proceed, ma'am.
Yeah. Can I? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
Yes.
you. நீங்க வந்து ஷேர் பண்ணிடுறீங்கல்ல சார்?
பண்ணிடுறேன் ma'am. You start and share.
Yes. எல்லாம் வல்ல இறைவா போற்றி. So very good morning to one and all present over here. Indeed, it gives me a great pleasure and honor to be among this great learned group of members and the Oordhvam Yoga, the association itself. It shows there are a lot of learned and eminent personalities within the Oordhvam Yoga group. So here I have been requested by Dr. Kaushik to share my views on today, that is about yoga beyond asanas. So next, so நீங்க slide மாத்திட்டே இருக்கலாம்.
Sure,
So
ma'am.
yoga beyond asanas, this is what I would like to present as my topic today, because though we are so sound in yoga and we have a background in yoga and we are very popular in yoga subject and other things, very few are very well versed in all about yoga and its 360 degree of knowledge. But whereas when it comes to the layman or even in public now, there are a lot of lacunae in understanding what is yoga as a whole. For many, simply asana, it seems to be yoga. For many, simply breathing exercises, what we termed as pranayama, it seems to be yoga. And a few others, only meditation is yoga. So this is not actually practice of yoga, or this won't compile together the concept of yoga. So to give in a nutshell, to give what we have to do or what to be practiced as a whole, that is what I have tried here, that is yoga beyond asanas. So in since this is a group of heterogeneous thing like geographical or even in the gender, many are here. I would like to have a bilingual session so that the concepts may be easily given by me, and you can also take it from me. Generally, what we are for us to lead a successful life, and within the period of our birth to death, we are supposed to live a successful life. That is how we have been brought into this eternity. And see, ஆயுளின் பெருமை ஆண்டுகளில் இல்லை, வாழும் முறையில் தான் இருக்கிறது. So how long we live, it doesn't matter. எவ்வளவு நாள் நம்ம இருக்கிறோங்கிறது பிரச்சனை கிடையாது, எப்படி வாழறோம் அப்படிங்கிறது தான் இங்க விஷயமே. சோ ஆயுளின் பெருமை ஆண்டுகளில் இல்லை, வாழும் முறையில் தான் இருக்கிறது. This is what we are trying to say. And when it comes to this concept of how we live, and again, we should know about the aim of life. What is life and what is our aim? Simply, living a life, what it is or how it is, it doesn't give some meaning to the life. So there should be some aim in our life. That is what the Purusharthas, it says, the 4 important things are the aim of life is Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha. This is what we are supposed to be very keen and we have to follow in our life. And following this or practicing or fulfilling this is the purpose of life. That it comes like this. According to Vedas, the purpose of human being is to strive for the following. That is the above 4 things: Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha. Next slide. Dharma is pursuing one's religion. Religion in the sense that righteousness, whatever is right, whatever is our duty, whatever is supposed to be done by us as a human being, as a father, as a mother, as a child, as a teacher, as a student, whatever it might be, what is our duty, it is supposed to be followed. இந்த உலகத்துல நமக்கான டியூட்டி என்ன, கடமை என்னவோ அதை நம்ம செய்யணும். அதுதான் நம்ம ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பார்க்கக்கூடிய தர்மா. And then Artha is attaining economic development, or in previous slide you might be seeing the meaning of life. வாழ்ற வாழ்க்கைக்கு ஒரு அர்த்தம் இருக்கணும், meaningfulness of life. So we should give some meaning to our life. That is getting all the development through the financial upliftment, that is earning and leading the life successfully. That is wealth. It determines the wealth of the individual. So that is Artha. And Kama is accomplishing the regulated sense and the gratification, sense gratification. Here, it should not be taken in a wrong sense of luster, or it is, it should not give meaning of that kind. It should be like enjoyment of life. Whatever gives you happiness, or whichever you like, or what is the thing which gives you enjoyment in life, that has to be there. That is also a part of life. Not running behind the money and time, it doesn't give you enjoyment. Running behind money and time, it doesn't give you any satisfaction. Once if we turn back, we will miss everything in our life. So that should not be the practice. Hence, we should provide, or we should spare some time for enjoyment also. And next comes the actual purpose of life, that is moksha, freedom from worldly pleasure. That is attaining liberation through some mode of, not like there is only single point of thing to attain moksha. That is what we are going to understand in the later part of this session. And the basic requisite for all these are the 4 Purusharthas, or the Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. All these 4 can be attained through Arogya, that is health. So we should know why this life is, what is the aim, purpose, and how this can be attained is through Arogya or through health. That is the very important concept of the human being or the life to be successful. So that is free from diseases, free from roga. That is very important. And now let us see what is a human being. Or if we take we take it in a sense that if I'm human being, what I'm comprised of. I know whatever I say, it will be very closely associated with the topic. See, if we talk about only asanas, here we should think about what is mind, soul, and spirit. Where does this asana work on? So we have to have a clear understanding of all these things before getting into what is yoga. That is why this preliminary slides to give you some introduction about what is clearly to be understood. So here, individual is a composition of body, mind, soul, and spirit, which is you and me. And here we have to renew and awaken our spirit, whereas we have to be very quiet and focus on our mind, and we have to cleanse and nourish our body. So body, mind, and spirit or soul, it is the composition, triangular composition of any single individual. And then here we should understand about the human body, which can be an incredible machine. So this can be very clearly understood by a song sung by Kaduveli Chittar. Nandavanathilo Randi, Nandavanathilo Randi, அவன் 4 மாதமாய் குயவனை வேண்டி கொண்டு வந்தான் ஒரு தோண்டி அதை மெத்த கூத்தாடி போட்டுடை தாண்டி. So this song, it very clearly states what is a human being and what is the importance of, next slide, importance of body. நந்தவனத்தில் ஓர் ஆண்டி 4 மாதமாய் குயவனை வேண்டி கொண்டு வந்தான் ஒரு தோண்டி மெத்த கூத்தாடி போட்டுடை தாண்டி. So when we see, superficially, this song, it states like somebody, who misuses what is in his hand அப்படிங்கிற மாதிரி இருக்கும். சரிங்களா? இந்த பாட்டினுடைய ஆழமான கருத்தை உள்ள போய் நம்ம அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணினோம்னா, it shows நந்தவனத்தில் ஓராண்டி. நந்தவனம் அப்படிங்கிறது, this is what the earth we can call, நம்ம எங்க இருக்கிறோமோ அந்த இடத்த நம்ம சொல்லலாம், அல்லது நம்மளோட ஹெவன், எந்த மாதிரி வேணாலும் ஒரு அர்த்தத்துல நீங்க எடுத்துக்கோங்க. நந்தவனத்தில் ஓர் ஆண்டி, அந்த ஓர் ஆண்டி அப்படிங்கிறது நாம தான். 4 மாதமாய் குயவனை வேண்டி, 4 மாதம் 10 மாசமா குயவனை, கடவுளை வேண்டி நமக்குன்னு ஒரு இடத்த நம்ம தேடிக்கிறோம். ஒரு இடம், that is where we can dwell in. சரிங்களா? souls are roaming. ஏன்னா இது fully it is roaming and it needs some concrete place to dwell. அந்த 10 மாசமா கடவுள்கிட்ட வேண்டி ஒரு நமக்கான ஒரு உடலை வாங்கி ஒரு இடத்துல அந்த 10 மாசமா அங்க இருந்து, அதுக்கப்புறமா நமக்கு கிடைச்ச இந்த உடம்பு உயிரோட நம்ம வரோம். ஆனா வெளியில வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறமா இந்த உடம்ப நம்ம சரிவர பாத்துக்கிறோமா அப்படின்னா இல்ல. அத நம்ம பாதுகாக்கிறோமா அப்படின்னா இல்ல. அத சரிவர பாதுகாக்காம அதை நம்ம இஷ்டத்துக்கு அதை எவ்வளவு கஷ்டப்படுத்த முடியுமோ அவ்வளவு கஷ்டப்படுத்தி அதை நம்ம கடைசியில அழியறதுக்கு விட்டுடுறோம். மெத்த கூத்தாடி போட்டுடை தாண்டி, தான் கையில வாங்கிட்டு வந்த அந்த குவளையை, தோண்டியை, அந்த பாத்திரத்தை, அந்த பானையை கீழே போட்டு உடைச்சிட்டான். இந்த உடம்ப நம்ம அழிய விட்டுட்டோம். இதுதான் கடுவெளி சித்தர் நமக்கு ரொம்ப அழகா சொல்றார். அதையே திருமூலர் ரொம்ப அழகா சொல்லுவாரு. உடம்பார் அழியின் உயிரார் அழிவர், திடம்பட மெய்ஞானம் சேரவும் மாட்டார், உடம்பை வளர்க்கும் உபாயம் அறிந்தே உடம்பை வளர்த்தேன் உயிர் வளர்த்தேனே. கௌஷிக், நெக்ஸ்ட் ஸ்லைட். உடம்பை வளர்த்தேன் உயிர் வளர்த்தேனே அப்படின்னு சொல்றாங்க. அடுத்த ஸ்லைட் போயிடலாம். சோ இந்த உடம்புக்கான இம்பார்ட்டன்ஸ் என்ன அப்படிங்கிறத நிறைய சித்தர்கள் முனிவர்கள் நமக்கு அழகா சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. அதுல இந்த ரெண்டும் வந்து நமக்கு ரொம்ப ரொம்ப ஆப்டா இருக்கும். சோ உடம்பார் அழியின் உயிரார் அழிவர் திடம்பட மெய்ஞான சேரவும் மாட்டார் உடம்பை வளர்க்கும் உபாயம் அறிந்தே உடம்பை வளர்த்தே உயிர் வளர்த்தேனே. This is what it was very rightly said by Tirumular in third tantra Kaya Siddhi Ubayam. So here this next slide, body is compared to a vehicle. Body can be compared as a vehicle. Why I'm so particular about the body is that is how you can understand yoga beyond asanas. So body as a vehicle, just compare our human being with the motor vehicle. Through to a car we can. So what are all the important things? If it is a traditional class or if it is a live class, I can give you some questions and it will be an the class will be very interesting. Whereas now I think there is no time also. We are going beyond the time. So I don't want to waste time on it. So the car or the vehicle, it needs few things to function properly. Next slide, please. As we can compare the body is a vehicle for the soul, the car can be compared to the body can be compared to a car. Whereas you can see the systems, which is very, very essential for any motor vehicle to function properly. One is the lubricating system. Next is the battery. Of course, many other things are there. These are the major components which is very, very essential for anything to function smooth and effectively. So cooling system, proper fuel, and a clear mind and responsible driver behind the wheel. So this is what very essential for a vehicle. Similarly, for a human being, it is not actually the body. For the entire human body, human being, we can say there are 5 other things which can be compared with this 5 systems. Lubricating system is the proper exercise, and the battery is what we can get it from our breathing, that is the energy from breathing. And the next is cooling system. Cooling system is the relaxation, proper relaxation. Unless we get proper relaxation, once if the vehicle moves on and on its wheel, somewhere or the other, when in an important place or in the middle of our journey, it will get stuck and we won't able to continue our journey. Similarly, here if you go on and on without any proper relaxation or any rest, then the body will be under trouble. And similarly, proper food. So we are meant for what? Are we meant for any pizza, burger and all other what is not our natural thing? No, we should take what our body accepts and what we are meant for. Likewise, a petrol vehicle cannot be fed with diesel, or diesel vehicle cannot be fed with any other fuel. Similarly, here fuel for our body is the food, correct food, that is very essential. And similarly, positive thinking and the self-study of our own self is very, very essential, as important as the driver with a clear mind and an undrunken driver who will take us to the destination on time and safely. So this is what we need. So proper or correct exercise, breathing, food, relaxation, and positive thinking. See, all these 5 are very essential, and this is going to give us the successful life, a happy life. Rather than leaving any one of these will not give us a complete life or satisfaction. So now we can have the definition for health. Again, coming back, what is health? So health is like, it can be defined as a state of physical, mental, social, emotional, and spiritual well-being, and not merely the absence of diseases or infirmities. This is what the definition given by World Health Organization. It is not you and me who gave the definition. It is World Health Organization. After including all the dimensions within, then it was accepted as the proper definition for health. Rather, we used to say, are you healthy? Yes, I'm healthy. No, how? No, I'm free from disease. I'm this, I'm that, so I'm healthy. It is not like that. Only if you are very, strong physically, you cannot be called as a fit individual. And if you are not mentally clear, then you are not a fit individual. Similarly, the holistic health is something which can be defined as a complete physical, mental, social, and emotional well-being. And next, so this is what the 5 dimensions of health are the requirements for anybody to lead a happy life. Physical stability. For anybody to lead a successful and happy life, you need to be physically stable. And mental clarity. So you have to have a control over your mind. So mental clarity without internal, critics or internal, there should not be any conflict within ourselves. So that is mental clarity we should have whatever we do in. And emotional balance to any extreme. Either it may be good or it may be bad or wrong or sad, whatever it may be, the positive or negative, the emotion should be balanced. And the next is the social health. Coming to the social health, we should have empathy. We have to put in ourselves in others' place, and we have to have some social adjustment, understanding the society. Since we are the social animal and we are the part of the society, hence we need to have empathy and social awareness must be there, and we must be able to adjust with the society and its rules and regulations and other things. Coming to the spiritual strength, we are not going to talk about any ஆன்மீகம் பத்தி நம்ம இங்க எதுவும் பேச போறது இல்லை. It is not talking about any god, any rituals or any prayers, any practices. It is not like any religion. No, it is purely about the loving of nature. That is what the spiritual strength we are going to talk about. Loving the nature. Each and every creatures in the earth should be loved by ourselves as we love ourselves. This is what the spiritual strength we need to understand. All these are required to lead a successful and a happy life. So how these can be obtained? How to get all these holistic health? When can we get? Where can we get? From whom we can get? How we can get? Many questions are here. So now we can have the answer for it. That is through yoga. So that is what it is going to change our life. And this is what the 5,000 years old ancient practice. Now it is very, very, it has gained worldwide recognition, and it has been accepted universally. And why it is important now? It is because the modern society, irrespective of any fields or any nature of individual, it needs yoga right time. And let us understand why it is needed in this modern society. And why? Because it is accepted is because it has become a proven medical science for body and mind. Again, we have to note it. Proven medical science for body and mind, not left over of only body is being taken into consideration and all other aspects of human body. No, here body and mind together, it constitutes an individual. So it is the medical science for body and mind. So most of the people in modern society, they approach, that is why the topic has been framed. That is the reason why it has been framed as yoga beyond asanas. Many of us in the modern society, we approach yoga for body, mind, and the fitness, generally practicing simply asanas, only for fitness and wellness, they are approaching yoga. It is not like that. More than that, there are a lot more are there. That is spirituality and other aspects are also here, which is to be considered. And that is what yoga is. So when it comes to yoga, again, you have to understand the concept of the human body. Because as I told you, we are the composition of body, mind, and soul. And this is a triangular concept. And we may see the grass structure, what we are seeing externally, that is the entire human body, the gross body. But there are a lot more things to be understood. Then only we can understand why we have to practice yoga in a holistic way. Why asanas alone is not enough. So coming to the concept, though you may be knowing about, since all are from yoga background, this is a part of the presentation that it has to go in a line to understand the entire concept. So that is the concept of koshas, chakras and nadis. I'm not going to touch anything on chakras and nadis, only about the koshas, just for understanding we are going to see. And here it's not alone a grass form. Yoga philosophy, it states that yoga, human body is not alone a physical form. It has several other layers also, subtle layers are also. That layer of existence is called as koshas. That is, we called it as koshas, pancha koshas. And next comes the nadis and chakras, where these concepts are very much essential, and we are supposed to necessarily gain a good knowledge about or understanding about these concepts for understanding the capability and to maintain a good health by each and every one of us. Coming to the concept of Panchakoshas, again it is from the Upanishads, that is Taittiriya Upanishad. It presents this bird model based on the 5 elements, and the Panchamaya or Panchakosha is its model. So this is what the koshas, it is Annamaya, Pranamaya, Manomaya, Vinyanmaya and Anandamaya koshas. So then next slides which follows us, it has an evidence-based thing about Annamaya Kosha. I'll just move on quickly by showing the thing alone. See, first Kosha, it is for food. Now the sheath it itself, it's made up of food, which is the gross physical body found with muscle, bones, connective tissues and all other things. This is what the physical body what we are seeing. And the element corresponding is earth and water. So we can see a study, supporting this Annamaya Kosha also. Whereas what yogic practices which helps or enhances this kosha is yogic diet and asanas. And this as a collective thing also, I will show you in the end of the kosha slides. So this is what the Annamaya Kosha it represents. Next is prana. Pranamaya Kosha, it comprised of prana, where it is the life energy that governs the functioning and growth of organisms. That is the energy layer, we can say, as it is compared with the battery of a vehicle. Here it is the functioning and the growth of organisms is through the Pranamaya Kosha, which comprised of prana. And here the element is fire and water. Here, pranayama practice and mudra practice along with kriya practice, it will help directly at this level for our well-being. So this traditional practices of pranayama and mudras, it will work to enhance the pranamaya kosha. And next is the manomaya kosha, the manas, that is, which is the Sanskrit word which describes the mind. So that prefix the word mano, maya, kosha. And it corresponds to the mind or the mental sphere of any individual. And here, manomaya kosha, it corresponds to air and space. This is the elements which it corresponds to. Again, when it comes to manomaya kosha and how that can be developed or enhanced or it can be worked on is through adopting yama and yama principles in our daily routine and pranayama and pratyahara practice. These traditional practices, it will work in this area of manomaya kosha. Next comes Vijnanamaya kosha, that is the wisdom sheath or the wisdom body. Like Manomaya, Vijnanamaya does not correspond directly to any physical structure, but rather it is the experience of intelligence, intuitions, and insight. As we all know, it is the corresponding to buddhi. We cannot say as separate seat for it. So that is the thing which is which can be observed, which can be understood. So that is intelligence, intuitions, or insight, which will guide us in a right path. And it is the coordinator or the organizer of the sensory input, what has been given in through the sense organs. And Vijnanamaya kosha, it is the space element it corresponds to. And again here, meditation is going to be the traditional practice or the yogic technique that works to balance this Vijnanamaya kosha. And Anandamaya kosha, that is the bliss body or the joy or bliss, which is the subtlest of all this, subtlest of all the sheets. And here, the notional correction, devotional practice, satsangs, all these are going to have a corresponding area for the well-being of this Anandamaya kosha. And here, like Manomaya kosha, Anandamaya kosha is also, it corresponds to the element space. And this is what we have to understand, where the diseases arise from. So before that, we have to understand what are the thing which is called as the kleshas, which is having a role in creating, or which is going to be source for any disease. So pancha kleshas, what we have seen is pancha koshas, and the next is the pancha kleshas. This is to be understood properly. Why? Because it has a direct connection with pancha kosha. So pancha kleshas are the avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha, and abhinivesha. As we know, all the 5 kleshas, what are its? Like ignorance, and then fear of death, having hatred, and all these 5 kind of things are there. And this closely it is associated associated with the panchakoshas. How it is? See, when we have any stress, or if it is attachment, or if it is like any hatred towards anybody, what actually results is the stress. And this stress producing factor called kleshas. Okay, this badly it affects the manomaya kosha. That means the adi, or the stress which is created or which is produced within as it is from the manomaya kosha. So from the mind, from within. So that is when I am so angry on somebody, I'm helpless, or whatever it may be. When it results in stress, it is from manomaya kosha. It has its impact on pranamaya kosha. That means the breathing pattern, it gets affected. Generally, we used to observe it, right? When we are stressed, when we are angry, when we are even more joy, either we will have a shallow breathing or rapid breathing. Similarly, the entire breathing pattern is going to get affected. And because of this pranamaya kosha when affected, see, it is going to result in the psychosomatic disease called as adi. That is the stress produced diseases, that is adi. So mind, when it gets disturbed, immediately the pranamaya kosha, it gets disturbed. When the pranamaya or the breathing, it gets disturbed, the functioning of the physical body, or the physical body and the physiology of functioning, it gets disturbed. So mind, energy and the body gets affected. In turn, it results in the Anandamaya Kosha and the Vijnanamaya Koshas. So when we are not well, when we are not able to think, when we are stressed, and the Vijnanamaya Kosha, it gets affected. When the entire sheets are affected, how it is going to give joy or bliss. So and the Anandamaya Kosha is also get disturbed. This is how the Kosha and the Klesha is connected each other. And this kleshas can be treated by yogic practices. This is what we are supposed to understand properly. And any individual, so or an individual, we need a proper balance of all these 5 koshas. So to lead a complete health, that is to obtain a holistic health, all these 5 sheets are to be properly balanced. And the yogic techniques can bring health, harmony and peace for the sufferings of the human society. So see all the 5 koshas, how it can be through asana, kriya, diet and relaxation for Annamaya, Pranamaya Kosha with Pranayama practice, meditation and devotional sessions for Manomaya Kosha, notional correction through counseling can improve your Vijnanamaya, and the practice of joy in all, that is contentment in all our thing in our life, in all circumstances and in work, in relaxation, is it leads to Anandamaya Kosha improvement. And now comes to yoga, and especially Ashtanga Yoga, what Tirumala has said. See, whatever we have seen so far, it states that there should be a complete, there should be a holistic development of all the aspects of human being. And in order to be calm, or in order to be healthy, in order to be spiritually, engaged, all this, no, we are having different margas, no. For everything we have separate place or an area to be worked with. For example, we can say if we are not okay, or if we are if we have any health issues, generally the place where we approach is to a hospital or to a clinic, or we may approach some doctor, whoever it may be. And when our mind gets disturbed, or if we are not okay with, then generally we used to seek the blessings of God, or any people whom we like, or whom can give us calmness to our mind. This is what our searches will be. But Tirumular, he has rightly said, அந்நெறி இன்னெறி என்னா தட்டாங்க தன்னெறி சென்று சமாதியிலே நின்மின் நன்னெறி செல்வார்க்கு ஞாலத்தில் ஏகலாம் புன்னெறியாக்கத்தை போக்கில்லையாகுமே. All these things, in the first slide we have seen liberation, and in the next followed by slides we have seen about the holistic health and the panchakoshas, and all everything, focusing on one particular thing, that is for a happy life, healthy life and all these things. See here, Tirumala, he has also rightly said, நீங்க டாக்டர் கிட்ட போக வேண்டாம், கோயிலுக்கு போக வேண்டாம், இங்க போகணும் அங்க போகணும், ஒன்னொன்னுக்கும் ஒவ்வொரு இடத்துக்கு போகணும்னு அவசியம் இல்லை. அப்படி இல்லாம ஒரே ஒரு விஷயத்தை பின்பற்றி அந்த நெறியில சென்றால் வேற எதையும் தேடி நீங்க போக வேண்டாம் அப்படின்னு சொல்றார். அந்நெறி இன்னெறி, அது பண்ணலாமா, இதை பண்ணலாமா, அதை பிராக்டிஸ் பண்ணலாமா, இங்க போலாமா, அவங்கள பாக்கலாமா, அதெல்லாம் எதுவும் இல்லாம என்னாது என்ன தட்டாங்க தன்னெறி சென்று, அட்டாங்கத்தின் வழி சென்று, அட்டாங்கம் என்கிற நன்னெறி சென்று சமாதியிலே நின்மின். ஃபைனலா we lead to the final path of yoga, Ashtanga yoga, that is going to give us liberation and the ஞானா. அததான் அவர் ரொம்ப தெளிவா இந்த திருமந்திரத்துல சொல்லியிருக்கிறார். So this is what the Ashtanga yoga. I think no explanation is needed in this slide. So it is the 8th path or 8-folded things of Ashtanga yoga, right from Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana and Samadhi. We know the self conduct, code of conduct, social conduct, and the physical postures and breathing. Pratyahara is the withdrawal of senses, concentration, and dhyana is again the meditation that is focusing on a particular thing, and finally having the single identity of samadhi. So yoga practice, when it comes, it is including with posture, breathing, relaxation, and meditation all together. It gives the holistic term as a complete term as yoga and yoga practices. Only by doing these all, we can see the improvement in the physical side, the self-regulatory area, and the body-mind awareness. So flexibility, all these physical fitness parameters, it will be improved through the posture and other things, or the pranayama practices. And see, the meditation, relaxation are the other things. It will give us the self-regulation and mind-body awareness. Similar to the self-regulation, this is the coordination of body-mind awareness. That is mindfulness, attention, concentration, cognition, all everything will be included by practicing meditation and the notional correction practices, as we saw in the Manomaya Kosha and the Maya Kosha practices. If all these are improved, all these interlinked or interconnected physical fitness, self-regulation, mind-body awareness, everything, finally it gives a collective improvement in the behavior, mental state, health. And all these we can see improvement in mood, well-being, psychological disorders. And similarly, we have to see what are all the things it can be reduced also. Negative behaviors, negative emotions, all these will be reduced too. And see, our body, it is comprised of many things, as we know, the physical structure, and it is made up of bone, muscle, nerves, and other internal vital organs. Apart from this, for any part of the body to function properly, all the vitals to be maintained properly, there are certain simple, small, but very, very important, things which are playing its crucial and important role in maintaining the health status of an human being. That is the neurotransmitters, we can call. Next slide. And these transmitters also have a greatest effect of its own on the human body. That is general term we used to call it as hormones. See this in a simplest way I have given. The serotonin, or the happy hormone, it is very, very essential, which gives you happiness. So that is called as happy hormone. And yoga, it helps to reduce the cortisol, which is very, very essential to be paid attention to. That is the stress hormone. And the DHEA will be boosted by the yoga practices, that is longevity hormone. Again, it is through yoga practices, not through simply asana practices. Here, few of the neurotransmitters, it can be worked through meditation and pranayama practices and kriya practices also. So that is why it has been given as yoga. And then the GABA neurotransmitters, it is improved. That is the anti-anxiety neurotransmitter secretion, that will be improved. And endorphins, that is feeling good. So sometimes without having any reason for feeling so good, generally we used to say, என்னன்னே தெரியல, இன்னைக்கு நான் ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்கேன், என்னன்னே தெரியல, I feel so happy today. இந்த மாதிரி terms நம்ம யூஸ் பண்ணிருப்போம் once in a lifetime. அந்த மாதிரி feel good அப்படின்றதுக்கு காரணம் இருக்கணும்னு அவசியம் இல்லை. So that is endorphin that can be increased through yogic practices. And the anti-aging hormone, which is optimized through, that is the growth hormone, that is optimized through yoga practices. And the melatonin, which is very, very essential, and what we have misunderstood, many of us, that whenever, as we like, if we sleep, melatonin will be secreted. No, it is late night and in the before early morning. So it's the period where it will be secreted, that is after 11 and before 3 light. So this is how we have to note down the period of functions of any thing, like the doshas, like hormones, all everything. It has its own time for function that has to be understood properly. And not closing the door and switching off the lights will produce melatonin. No, it is not at all possible. It has its own biorhythm. Only at that time it will be secreted. Why I am so particular is this melatonin is very, very essential for anything to get healed. That is how the body has its own, talent of healing any kind of issues within itself. But melatonin is playing a crucial role, and we have to have a proper rest, sleep that will heal the issues in the body. That is balancing melatonin secretion. So, love hormone, which is oxytocin, that can be increased, and the reward hormone, that is the dopamine hormone, will be balanced, and thyroid, coming to the most essential part of any individual, where when this thyroid it is disturbed, the entire metabolism is going to get disrupted, or it is going to lead for further consequences. So the metabolic disorders are due to the improper secretion or the imbalance in thyroid hormone. So this will be balanced through, or it will be controlled through yogic practices. So if this is the case, and if we are supposed to understand the human being as a whole, and for the holistic well-being and for the holistic health, now you might have understood very clearly that the human being is not made up of the only physical body, that is the cross body. There are a lot more things within it, and that can be addressed through the complete yogic practices and not only through asana practices. So through yoga, physical, mental, intellectual characteristics it develops, and the integrated fashion to meet all round challenges at the modern technological era. Thus, yoga, it cultures the human being in a holistic manner, and it enables success at all levels through physical level, at the mind level, at the in your Anandamaya, on all levels, it will help enable success. And that is how Satyananda Saraswati, Swami Satyananda Saraswati, he has very rightly said, yoga is not an ancient myth buried in oblivion. It is the most valuable inheritance of the present. It is the essential need of today and the culture of tomorrow. இன்றைய தேவை நாளைய கலாச்சாரம். நேற்றுக்கு வரைக்கும் நம்ம மாஸ்க் போடல, ஆனா இன்னைக்கு நம்ம மாஸ்க் போட்டிருக்கோம். இனி வரும் ஜெனரேஷன் கண்டிப்பா மாஸ்க தன்னோட வாழ்க்கையில ஒரு பகுதியாவே கொண்டு போவாங்க. லைக்வைஸ் மெனி திங்ஸ் ஐ எம் டாக்கிங் அபவுட். ஒரு சின்ன எக்ஸாம்பிள் தான் இது. கற்கால ஆதிகால மனிதன், கற்கால மனிதன், அவங்க எல்லாம் எப்படி வந்தாங்க? இலத்தலைய போட்டு உடம்பு மறைச்சாங்க, தோல்ல ட்ரெஸ்ஸ போட்டாங்க. அதுக்கப்புறமா ஒரு நாகரிகம் வந்துச்சு, உடைய மாத்துனாங்க. இன்னைக்கு அதுவே இருக்கு. இதுதான், அதாவது அன்னைக்கு தேவையா இருந்துச்சு, அது கலாச்சாரமா மாறிடுச்சு. அது போல யோகா பிராக்டிஸ் அப்படிங்கிறது இன்னைக்கு தேவையா இருக்கும், நாளைக்கு அது கலாச்சாரமா கூடிய சீக்கிரம், இப்பவே பாதி மாறிட்டு இருக்கு. எல்லாரும் மேக்சிமம் எல்லாருடைய லைஃப்குள்ளாரையும் வர ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்கு. In near future, it is going to be the culture of tomorrow. And anything, whatever it might be, it should have some goal. So here the goal of yoga is yoga again. Union. Yoga here is the union, and the goal of yoga is again yoga. So when you want to be the miner of a diamond, சரிங்களா, ஒரு வைர சுரங்கத்துக்கு நீங்க வந்து ஓனரா இருக்கணும்னா, we have to take care of your picks and shovels. ஒவ்வொரு இதையும் நீங்க தேர்ந்தெடுக்கிறதுல எவ்வளோ முக்கியமா இருக்கணுமோ, எவ்வளவு கீனா இருக்கணுமோ, அது போல to be miner of your spiritual self, take care of your body, breath and mind. Hope you will understand this, what I'm trying to say. To be a miner of diamonds, take care of your picks and shovels. To be miner of your spiritual self, take care of your body, breath and mind. That can be through yogic practices. So life is here to be enjoyed, and no one has the right to suffer. This was rightly said by Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. Again, we can say it as in this form. All of you enjoy your life without any miseries, any any kind of issues, health issues or any issues, provided by taking yoga into your part of life and a way of life. Enjoy the life, because we don't have the right to suffer. And I know I would like to give some references, because I have given many studies over there. These are the reference for that studies. And now let us all together stop thinking of what could go wrong. Inna aidumo, adha aidumo, petrol illama poidumo, nalaki gas கிடைக்காம போயிருமோ, எல்லாருக்கும் எல்லா கஷ்டமும் இருக்கதான் செய்யுது. But we never worry about what will go wrong. Let us think of what could go right. இது இல்லைன்னா alternate என்ன பண்ணலாம் அப்படிங்கிறத we will think of. So let us stop thinking of what could go wrong and start thinking of what could go right. Then whatever we do in our life, yoga will show us how to do it better. This is what I would like to say to you. And with this end note, I would like to thank you all very much for your patient listening. And thank you so much. And I take this opportunity to thank Dr. Kaushik and his team for having recognized me and for having given me this great opportunity to meet you all, to be a part of the program, this continuous sessions. And really, I was very fortunate to be a part of today's session. Hope I have given something to you apart from your great knowledge. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dr.
Thank you, ma'am.
We will have now question and answer session, then later on vote of thanks. Before the end closing prayer, I would like to just share more details about the next webinars. And for people who intend to have free e-certificates, I'll tell you what is the process. So kindly stay with us. If anybody has any questions, we are on the top of the hour. We'll take 2-3 questions. As of now, if you want, we can have more questions in the WhatsApp later. Any questions? Please raise your hands or feel free to unmute yourself to ask a question.
I know you have not touched the pranayamam.
Yeah, please.
Are you able to hear me, madam?
Yes, sir. Come on. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. We have not touched the pranayam. Is there any reason? It's a part of yoga.
Sir, it is not like I have touched any limb separately. Here, no, I have taken a topic where I can give you the importance of practicing yoga as a whole, like asana, pranayama, all including every technique has to be practiced, so that will give us a holistic health rather than only practicing asanas separately. That is what, and before starting the session itself, I have told you, for us, it is for many of the public or those who are not having much more knowledge about yoga. They think that simply practicing asana is enough, or simply having pranayama practice, that is breathing practice, is alone enough. Okay, that is also fine, provided once in a while, if we don't find time to practice the holistic yogic practices, like running short of time, that is I'm on toes to the office, or I'm on the way to some place where I cannot practice asana, so I can do pranayama. That can be once in a while, but the entire thing, incorporating yama niyama into our life and then practicing asana, only if we do asanas, then it will help us to get the body ready to take up pranayama practice by giving the warmth to the body. So the blood vessels and all the paths for the pranayama practice will be getting ready for pranayama practice. So when we start practicing pranayama, slowly we focus on our breath, and finally this in turn it leads to pratyahara. So we will slowly withdraw our sense from the outer world, and then we will start traveling inside. And this practice of pratyahara for a few minutes, it will lead us to dharana, and then finally that will take us to dhyana. That is why I stress to practice yoga as a whole, and not practicing merely asanas or pranayama or kriya. That won't give you the holistic health. That is what the concept I would like to state here. That is why I have not given any specific thing on any particular technique, sir. Not on asanas or pranayama, since I think it is well known for this particular group. And here my concept is that we have to practice yoga as a whole instead of practicing it in an individual way. That is what my intention is. So I have not touched anything individually, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ranjit sir, you have raised your hand. Do you have any question? Hariom sir, it is not audible. Ranjit.
Not audible, sir.
Is it audible right now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am, you have mentioned about Tirumula, Saint Tirumula, and you have mentioned 551. Before that, you have mentioned one, it's Udambar Adiye,
We don't audible.
13th Kaisati. You mentioned like that. So can you just tell me the பாடல் என்னதான்னு சொல்ல முடியுமா? Which one? The number of that.
ஒரு நிமிஷம் sir.
Yeah, okay, ma'am. Sorry for the inconvenience.
No issues. The
இல்ல
slides.
இல்ல sir, அது இல்ல. No, I'll just check. ஏன்னா that for picture sake I have taken it. அப்படி எடுத்திருப்பேன். பாடல் வந்து நான் உங்களுக்கு கொடுத்திருக்கீங்களா? That is the number. And இந்த picture வந்து it has been taken from. Anala, no, I'll check with the number and I'll let you know. That Tirumandram, what I have given is the number, actually what it is.
Yeah.
I'll post it. Okay. Thank you.
It's okay, ma'am. Sorry, because I am from Kerala, Cochin. Now we are studying Tirumandram in detail. So we have reached around 200 aphorism. 200 பாடல்கள் முடிஞ்சாச்சு. So we are just going with that one. So I'm so interested in this one.
Yes, sir. Me too. அதுல இருந்தனால தான் I have taken all everything in all my sessions. I would like to include only Tirumandram apart from some Siddha songs.
Super. Even so, I thrilled to see that 551 meaning of that one. No? The meaning you mentioned of that 551th padal, that was super. And your session was absolutely amazing, ma'am. Super.
Thank you for your wishes and blessings, sir. Thank you so much. I'm so fortunate to have
everything of asanas. Thank you.
Is there any? We'll take.
Thank you very much. A wonderful session. Please give me recording, sir.
Please
it's very useful session.
We will discuss about all the other topics. Please stay till the end. Okay. We'll also discuss about the free e-certificates for registered participants. We'll tell all the details. Right now, we'll have one more question. Already we are at the top of the hour. Time is 11:10. If not, we'll take it in the WhatsApp group itself. One more. Does anyone have it? Have any questions?
Ramachandra.
Yes, sir. Ramachandra.
Vanakkam. Selvalakshmi madam, this is 4th or 5th session I am attending through you on the TNPC Ilangovan sir and the Oordhvam. இன்றைய இளைஞர்கள் நாளைய உலகம். So coming 21st we are going to have a mega event of 12th International Yoga Day and all that. In that Yoga Day, what is that we are proposing for the youngsters? இன்றைய உலகம், அதாவது மாற்றங்கள் முன்னேற்றத்தின் அறிகுறி. I am journey with 2007 onwards for my own health, and I have developed some centers in Chennai. We are having a free yoga classes under the leadership of our Ilangovan, who is the secretary for the Tamil Nadu Yoga, and the big event has happened in Lonavala.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I am associated with him. I am also maintaining Indian Yoga Association Associate Center, and closely associated with the Government Yoga Naturopathy Medical College. There, day after tomorrow also there is an event. My
Yes,
focus
sir.
on youth, not getting fully focused on the youth. They are getting diverted. So இன்றைய இளைஞர்கள் நாளைய உலகம், அது எல்லாருமே ஒத்துக்கணும். நமக்கெல்லாம் we have crossed 60 70 இருக்கோம். So we don't know how far, how much we have a time from the Lord. So இளைஞர்களை கொண்டு வந்து முன்னாடி நிறுத்தி how do we bring this Bharat as a yoga உலகம்ங்கிறது எப்படி கொண்டு போறதுக்கு ஏதாவது like you are in the government, you are think Sir was in a bigger things and now he is also trying to do the things. Oordhvam is doing a wonderful job along with Dr. Kaushik. I think we were connected with one of the courses. From there the journey started. Along with you, I attended NCV Balan some course, some seminar and all that. So always Selvalakshmi, Thangalakshmi, these are all my favorite names along with that, like Vivekananda Kendra, Thangalakshmi. So that is what I request everyone to focus on the youth and request you also to give your thought process. Definitely we will win our aim. Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunities.
Thank you very much, Samson.
So would you like to say something, sir? You want me to say something on this?
Yes, ma'am. You can just brief about it.
Yes.
What the
One thing we have to understand, sir. நான் சொன்ன மாதிரி இன்றைய தேவை நாளைய கலாச்சாரம். இந்த ஒரு லைன் வந்து நீங்க எந்த காலத்துக்கு எடுத்துக்கிட்டீங்கனாலும் இன்னைக்கு பொருந்தும். அது நீங்க 10 வருஷத்துக்கு முன்னாடி அந்த வார்த்தையை சொல்லியிருந்தாலோ 10 இல்ல 100 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு முன்னாடி இந்த வார்த்தையை சொல்லியிருந்தாலோ அல்லது நீ வர இன்னும் ஒரு 25 ஆண்டு கழிச்சு இந்த வார்த்தையை சொன்னாலும் இன்றைய தேவை நாளைய கலாச்சாரம். அவ்வளவுதான் சார். ஏன்னா இது எப்படி பாசிபிள் அப்படின்னா யோகா டே அப்படின்னு ஒண்ணு இல்லவே இல்லை, அப்படி ஒரு விஷயமே கிடையாது. ஆனா இன்னைக்கு நம்ம வந்து எந்த எந்த ஸ்டேஜுக்கு நம்ம வந்திருக்கோம் உலக அளவுல, we all know how far yoga day is been celebrated and how important it has been given அப்படிங்கிறது நமக்கு தெரியும். So that is possible அப்படின்னாக்க everything is possible. And day by day, not day by day, year by year, yoga day is getting widespread and wide recognition. Simply to say, very very simply to say, IOA Tamil Nadu state chapter அது ஒண்ணு எடுத்துக்கோமே. அந்த ஒரு விஷயம் to start with a very few things which it has been started. But think about how many associated centers are now here. So each and every teachers, they are very much interested and they have accepted IOA, not IOA, they have accepted yoga as a divine form or whatever it may be. அது என்னவா வேணா இருக்கட்டும், that is up to them. அவங்க அதை எப்படி பாக்குறாங்க, பிராக்டிஸா பாக்குறாங்களா அல்லது அது வந்து ஒரு ப்ரொஃபஷனா பாக்குறாங்களா, let it be. பட் அந்த ரெக்கக்னிஷன் அப்படிங்கிறது it has reached. தமிழ்நாடு பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் it has reached to its maximum அப்படின்னு வச்சுக்கோமே. See, ஒரு டீச்சர் simply to say Oordhvam yoga எடுத்துக்கோங்க. To start with Kaushik, he has something in his mind, and along with Kaushik and along with the other one, and I can see the board of the team pathina, it comprises of another 10 to 15 members which it is doing it in a very fantastic way. Similarly NCV, this is how sir almost என்ன பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் சென்னையில regularly programs are going on. What my thing is, already we have started our journey to promote yoga and it is getting widespread and it is going on worldwide. And in near future, in all, இப்ப இந்த 2026 யோகா டேல இன்னும் நம்ம பெரிய மாற்றங்களை நம்ம பார்ப்போம். பட் நீங்க கேட்கிற மாதிரி ஜென்ரேஷன் எப்படி உள்ள வரும் அப்படின்னீங்கன்னா, it has been started in schools. It has been started. எல்லா ஸ்கூல்ஸ்லயுமே யோகா டீச்சர்ஸ் அப்பாயிண்ட் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்காங்க. I am not sure about the government இதுல, ஏன்னா அது ஏற்கனவே ப்ரீவியஸ் கவர்மெண்ட்டுக்கு முந்தின கவர்மெண்ட் வந்து they have taken a proposal and again it was நம்ம political reasons எல்லாம் இருக்கிறதுனால I am not going into it. Private schools வந்து எல்லா ஸ்கூல்ஸ்லயுமே they have taken this very keenly. ஸ்கூல்ஸ்ல வந்து யோகா டீச்சர்ஸ் எடுக்க ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்காங்க, எடுத்துட்டாங்க. அண்ட் தே ஆர் ஃபோக்கஸிங் ஆன் ஒரு பர்டிகுலர் பீரியட் வந்து தே ஆர் கிவிங். ஸோ அங்க இருந்தே வர ஆரம்பிச்சிருது, ஸ்கூல்ல இருந்தே வர ஆரம்பிச்சிருந்தனால தான் இப்போ வந்து பசங்களுக்கு ஒரு அவேர்னஸ் இருந்திருக்கு. நோ, தட் இஸ் ஹவு தி கோர்ஸ் இஸ் ஆல்சோ பீன் கெட்டிங், ஏன்னா பசங்க மத்தியில ஒரு அவேர்னஸ் கிரியேட் ஆக ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்கு. ப்ரொவைடட் என்னன்னா இந்த டிஸ்டன்ஸ் எஜுகேஷன் கோர்சஸ் வந்து கொஞ்சம் எல்லா இடத்துலயுமே டியூ டு அட்மினிஸ்ட்ரேட்டிவ் இஷ்யூஸ் அவங்க யூஜிசில அதை ஸ்டாப் பண்ணி வச்சிருக்காங்க சார். அதுக்கு நோ வி ஆர் ஒர்க்கிங் ஆன் இட். அது கொஞ்சம் ஓப்பன் ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா எல்லா இடத்துலயுமே இன்னும் நிறைய பேர் யோகா படிக்க ஆரம்பிச்சிருவாங்க. Similarly, as like schools, if this is going to be included as a part and parcel of the curriculum for all courses, ஆர்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் சயின்ஸ் ப்ரொஃபஷனல் கோர்சஸ் எல்லாருக்குமே இது உள்ள வந்துச்சுன்னா, இன்ஜினியரிங்ல ஒரு பேப்பர் இருக்கு, மெடிக்கல்ல ஒரு பேப்பர் இருக்கு, அந்த மாதிரி ஆர்ட்ஸ் அண்ட் சயின்ஸ்ல இஃப் இட் இஸ் பீன் இன்க்ளூடட் அண்ட் ஃபார் டீச்சர் ட்ரைனிங் இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன்ஸ் ஆல்சோ இன்க்ளூட் பண்ணினோம் அப்படின்னாக்க, அண்ட் மோர் ஓவர் இது நமக்கு ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரீம்லைன் ஆகி ரெகுலர் ரொட்டீன்ல போயிடும் சார். எனக்கு என்னோட பர்சனல் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ்ல மை ஸ்காலர் இப்போ he has submitted his thesis, Mr. ராமச்சந்திரன். he is been மேக்ஸ் கிராஜுவேட், சரிங்களா, இங்க இதுல ராமகிருஷ்ணா மிஷன்ல படிச்ச பையன். he is a மேக்ஸ் கிராஜுவேட். அங்க ஈவினிங்ல அவங்களோட ஹாஸ்டல்ல கொடுத்த யோகா பிராக்டிஸ் தட் இன்ஃப்ளூயன்ஸ்டு ஹிம் அண்ட் லீவிங் தட் ஃபீல்ட். அந்த இதுல போகாம again he has turned back. He came here, he has done his MSc in regular and now he has completed his PhD also in regular. So this kind of changes may happen in near future, sir, but provided we all together should join hands to promote yoga and with some stalwarts we have to write or we have to give proposal to the government repeatedly. So we are also doing our better. உங்களை மாதிரி பெரியவங்க உங்க சைட்ல இருந்து if you have some source of meeting any kind of political persons who is responsible for இத ஒரு ரொட்டீனா, இது ஸ்கூல்ஸ்ல இப்ப எனக்கு சரியா கவர்மெண்ட் ஸ்கூல்ஸ்ல பண்ற மாதிரி தெரியல. முன்னாடி இருந்துச்சு, பிரேயர் இருந்துச்சு, ஆனா ரெகுலர் யோகா கிளாஸ் பண்றாங்களான்னு எனக்கு தெரியல. இஃப் வி ஆல் ஜாயின் டுகெதர் வி கேன் பிரிங் இன் சம் சேஞ்சஸ் வெரி சூன் அண்ட் வெரி ஈஸிலி வி கேன் பிரிங். பட் என்னன்னா சரியான சோர்ஸ் பார்த்து போகணும். ஸோ பீயிங் அண்ட் சாதாரணமா ஒரு ஸ்டேட் கவர்மெண்ட் எம்ப்ளாயியா நான் ஒரு பெரிய ஹை லெவல் ஆபீசரை மீட் பண்ண முடியுமானா முடியாது. But if there is source, we can go together through IYA. ஏற்கனவே பண்ணியிருக்காங்க, இன்னமும் நம்ம பண்ணலாம் சார். This is what my opinion.
Thank you very much, Ramachandran. Thank you
very much, ma'am. Thank you. Very elaborate things. Thank you.
Now we will move to the vote of thanks. Then last we will conclude a few things. Probably I'll share my number. If anyone wants, kindly take my number. If you have any doubts or free e-certificates, the persons who have attended can contact me. 99-625-65850. We have many upcoming sessions also every week. So if you can contact me, I can add you in some groups so that you'll be able to attend those free webinars. Okay. We have also planned for 3 webinars next month. Okay. I'll share my screen for a minute to show that. So the planned webinars is we are going to see Ashtanga Yoga and Yoga Sutra and Tirumandram by Dr. Shankar Narayanan sir, which is going to be on 28th June. And we also have other sets of webinars such as Dr. Smita will be handling, Smita Kulkarni, she'll be handling mindfulness meditation the next week, 7th June. And Dr. Anuradha ma'am, she'll be handling yogic living in Periya Puranam, a timeless value for modern life. So these are the upcoming webinars. And before the ending prayer, we would like to thank the chief guest. We are proceeding to the vote of thanks. Hari Om. I would request Dr. Subha M to the co-founder of Oordhvam for the vote of thanks. Hari Om.
Hari Om. Respected chief guest, esteemed participant, yogi and yoginis, on behalf of Oordhvam Ascending Yoga, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who has joined us today for this enlightening webinar on Yoga Beyond Asana. A special note of sincere thanks to our distinguished speaker, Dr. S. Selvalakshmi ma'am, for sharing for profound knowledge and insight with us. Today's sections beautifully expand our understanding of yoga beyond physical postures and highlighted the holistic dimensions of yogi living. Through the concept of Panchakosas, the wisdom of the Taittiriya Upanishad, the teachings of Tirumoolar, and the scientific evidence supporting yogic practices, you demonstrated how yoga nurtures every layer of human existences: physical, energetic, mental, intellectual, and spiritual. Your explanations of how yoga influences overall health, emotional well-being, cognitive functioning, and harmonious living has inspired us to beyond the mat and embrace yoga as a complete way of life. The integration of traditional yogi wisdom with modern scientific research made the sessions both insightful and relevant for contemporary society. We are deeply grateful for the time, effort, and dedication you have invested in preparing and delivering this valuable presentation. Your passion for yoga education and your commitment to spreading authentic yogi knowledge have greatly enriched all of us. I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to all the participants who joined us today. Your enthusiastic presence, attentive and participate and interest in exploring the deeper dimensions of yoga made this webinar truly meaningful and successful. My heartfelt thanks to organizing team of Oordhvam Ascending Yoga, our volunteers, coordinators, and everyone who worked behind the scenes of ensure the smooth conduct of this program. As we conclude, let us carry forward the key message from today's sections. The yoga is not merely a system of physical exercise, but a comprehensive science of living that brings harmony to the body, breath, mind, intellect, and spirit. Thank you once again, Dr. Selvalakshmi ma'am, and thank you to all our participants. Namaste. May we continue our journey from wellness to wholeness through the transformative wisdom of yoga. Thank you. வாழ்க வளமுடன்.
Selvalakshmi ma'am, can we go for the closing prayer?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dr. N. Swarnalatha for the closing prayer. Thank you.
Hari Om. Sit in a comfortable meditative posture. Adapt your own comfortable mudra. Close your eyes. Relax. Asato ma satgamaya. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. Mrityo ma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Gently rub your palms. Feel the warmth in your hands. Put it on your eyes. See your palms with big smile. Hari Om. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you all. We can end up the session.